Yo, I see you in there. Let's keep going. Everybody get them likes up immediately. Let's get on all sides, Twitch side, YouTube side, all the sides, man. Just getting up, getting my life together right now on the backside. So listen, I need y'all to keep getting tapping in with your boy, getting everything going. Hit that Twitch up, hit that YouTube up, like the videos. Let's get it going. We're finna get this show on the road, man. Bobby Ye. No. If you win, you not a crip no more? Bobby Ye ain't going for that, bro. You heard him say? Bobby Ye, he said, you heard him? Sheesh. Well, y'all heard it here first, cuz. You know what I'm saying? We on YouTube right now going up. Tap with the YouTube on Hustlers. We doing it up right now. 50 Cent is turned out to be a bitch at busting a liar. Yeah, nigga, Bang'em Smurf on him. Who? Oh, stop, cuz. Hey, listen. We gotta stop, cuz. We, hey, stop. We gotta stop, twin. Stop, twin. You got mental problems. Now chill out, twin. Relax. Leave the homies alone. Oh, no, we out here, twin. We gone, twin. I love you death, twin. Don't cripple. Love you death. I love you death. Gone, twin. Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what let me show you what I was on. You're a cutie pie. Cutie pie. You're the reason why. Lady, baby. Found that, do that. Who makes me feel so good. Cutie pie. Cutie pie. You're a cutie pie. How y'all feeling today, man? We up, we doing a thing. God gave us another day to bless us, and we gonna do our Dougie. Let's get it. Welcome to the ODM Slim Live channel. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Kill that motherfucker. Kill it. You know what my boy say? Kill it button. Killer come, killer come, killer come, killer, killer, killer. 50 Cent, bro. Bang'em Smurf said, hey, 50, you are a liar. Stop doing this, sir. You was not him. You didn't get shot 9 times. You know what I'm saying? You got shot 5. I was there. I protected you. Bang'em, where you been at this whole time? 50 been tripping. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get it. Good.
All right, Bang'em Smurf. How's it going?
Cam, what's going on, man?
Hey, nothing much, man. Glad to have you back on Cam Capone News.
Yeah, man. The last interview we had was crazy, man. It went viral, like them certain clips. Like, yeah, that one did its thing. Definitely made its round.
It did,
yeah,
man.
definitely.
The reaction was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start off with some of the newest news going on, man, and just get your thoughts on everything, man. You know, recently, 50 Cent's been beefing with a lot of people, Jim Jones, Fabulous, Mano, you know, but he also got into it with T.I. After T.I. wanted to do verses with him, and 50 called him a snitch.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I definitely seen that. You know, I be keeping up with everything that's going on. You know, I be staying relevant and all that. I like what's going on. I thought it would have been good competition, but it's lopsided because only one side of making music. It's only one side of the people's with the issue making music, you feel me? Ain't nobody else responding, so it's making the game kind of weak. And you know, hip hop is about bars, man. All call outs is mandatory in hip hop, just like jail. Like if you get called out on the mic from another MC, you got to step up as a rapper.
Shine, what's happening?
So you feel like 50 should have took the battle?
Yeah, he should have took the battle. He tucked his tail. I'm not saying he should have took the verses. If he ain't want to do that, cool with him. But Once it got past the verses and it started getting personal and people writing bars now, yeah, you got to come back, man. This hip hop, man. Have to, man. I find he tucked his tail on that situation. Remember, T.I. is a lyricist too. 50 can't keep up with T.I. on a lyrical battle, nah. That's why 50 make memes, because that's all he could do. Like, he make memes. He's a comedian now. Like.
So what y'all think, bro? Hold on, my bad. What y'all think, though? Is 50 Cent just a comedian? Or 50 Cent a rapper turned comedian? Let me get this on this side, man. I cue the five. Hell yeah. Hey, y'all. So what y'all think 50 Cent is a comedian? You think 50 Cent okay, fuck Mr. T.I. or T.I. just with dog walk 50 Cent? What's y'all opinion on that? Let me know y'all opinion on that. What y'all think? 50 Cent a dog walk T.I.? T.I. got no win on 50 with 50 Cent? T.I. got no win?
That's what he do.
Man, what's the deal?
He switched lanes. He went from a rapper to a comedian. Yeah.
T.I. said that he ran into 50. He told 50 about the verses. 50 said he was down. And then when he publicly came out with it, 50 acted like he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, but that's what 50 would do. He'll act like he with certain shit when, you know what I mean, you in front of him. Then when you turn your back, it's going to be a different story. Even when he was in the streets, you heard? Like, he'll talk shit about a nigga, then see a nigga, then act like it's, know what I mean? Everything all good. Then when they leave again, talk behind the back, you feel me? I give you, for instance, like when 50 was beefing with Murder Inc. Cadillac Ty, baby mother wound up walking through our hood wearing a Murder Inc. shirt on, you heard? So a few guys from my block, you know, started talking shit like Murder Inc., take that shirt off. And I think one of them threw a bottle. But long story short, she wound up calling Cadillac Ty. Then Cadillac Ty came to our block by himself. 134, this 50 hood, you heard? This man, that's why I always respected the Murder Inc., man. You got to give it to them, man. Then Cadillac Ty came back to the block by himself with a bunch full of guys outside to check 50 about that situation, disrespecting his wife. And 50 did nothing, you heard? You know what 50 did after Cadillac Ty left? He wound up kicking the gate, then come slap one of the little homies that was defending him, you heard? And the Murder Inc. shit. This is what I'm saying, what these do. These act like they causing drama, then when they face to face with it, then when checking them is a whole different story. Why you ain't slap Cadillac Ty? The whole time you beefing with Murder Inc., you dissing Murder Inc. The Murder Inc., the Life on the Line video out, all that out. So why you ain't pop on Cadillac Ty? That's what I'm saying, these guys, I respect Murder Inc. Shout out to Cadillac Ty for that. That's what I'm telling you, this is what these guys do. They act like they with it, then when you turn your back, it's a whole different story. These be frauds, man.
Okay, hold on. Let me take it back 1 second. So Cadillac Ty pulled up on 134th and God Brewer,
yes,
in front of everybody.
In front of everybody.
And
jumped out and checked 50 like, yo, 50, come here, let me holler at you. And this time, at this time, the Murder Inc., Your Life on the Line video, all that out. Scream murder, I don't believe you. So that's why we had the energy. And the little homie who got slapped had that energy. So you can't be pushing a certain energy and we defending you, and then you flipping on us because you got embarrassed, nigga. You heard? So he wound up slapping his little homie for that instead of Cadillac Ty, nigga. You supposed to slap Caddy for that, nigga. You slapped the little homie for representing for you. Because if that's your energy, you screaming murder, we don't believe you. The young boys on the block that look up to you go and push that energy. You dig? Yeah, so that's why I said these be frauding, man.
They didn't just like catch a fade, you know, like take
nah,
it to the back.
It wasn't no fade, nothing. Caddy checked them and whatever they said, because they got Caddy pulled them to the side, so they talking from the side. I'm just watching. Because I already know how Fifth give it up. I thought he was going to pop on the nigga. So I was just waiting for the nigga to pop so we could have did Caddy dirty, but this ain't do nothing. The nigga wound up came over and slapping one of his own little homies, man. That's why I said, man, these be fraud, man. I just had to get that out the way. These don't really live what they talk about.
Well, 50 And T.I. been going at it.
Yeah.
And, 50 posts some kind of embarrassing pictures
Of Tiny.
Of Tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, they were real pictures, but,
Yeah.
they were kind of in a position where it didn't make her look her best.
Yeah.
And, it kind of started the whole thing with T.I.'s kid. His kid gets involved. He's making diss songs. He's dissing 50 Cent's dead mom.
Mm-hmm. But
A lot of people thought that was kind of extreme.
Yeah, but you got to understand too. They defending their mother. They defending their mother. So ain't no you can't tell them how to take that disrespect. That's their moms. And if your mother dead, don't be playing with other people's moms. So you got to take what come with it. If you know your mom's dead, how you gonna disrespect somebody else's mother? And your mom's is dead. Right. So you got to take what come with it. So if King say he's smoking on a Sabrina pack, that's what he doing. You got to take that. Because when Irv Gotti died, that's what he did to Irv Gotti, right? He was mocking to death. When Irv Gotti died, he was smirking on the Irv Gotti pack, right? I'm showing you how the universe works. This how the universe works. Now smoking on your mama.
Nigga smoking your
that's
mama,
how the universe works.
Nigga smoking your mama.
You can't be mocking people.
Nigga smoking your mama, nigga. Popping that hot shit, nigga. Niggas popping on your mama. Mama in this blunt, fool. It's on mamas. On mamas.
Death, now you got to take that. You did? Yeah. But I like what King did. Because I would have did the same thing for my moms, my sister, or any woman in my family. You ain't playing with nothing with mines, especially if you a male at the end of the day.
Facts.
And you dissing a female, so they did what they were supposed to do. I
appreciate all my Twitch side people. Keep the Twitch rolling, y'all. You know how we doing.
Like that as kids. They did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Spoken on that fifth.
Man, I hear a lot of people saying that, like, this is one of, maybe not the first, but one of the first times where, like, someone actually gave 50 a run for his money.
Yeah, he got to tuck his tail,
man. Your mother is wild.
Because look what he...
It ain't that wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't that wild when your mama a street legend, right? Your mama a street legend. Nigga, and your mama had oppositions. And not to be funny or nothing like that, bro, but your mama literally got killed. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Not to be funny, though, but so smoking on that pack, she fit all the criteria, cuz she just a woman. Straight up. K.I. wouldn't think that. K.I., she a woman too, right? K.I., they smoke on K.I. packs and all that type of shit, so I don't think K.I. would think this a woman can't smoke on a pack as a woman, for sure. I'm cooling, bro, for sure. No complaints, for sure. You already know. Everything good on my, everything good on my end, bro. Just living, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of the kids and all that. I'm trying to keep this life the best I can keep it, you know what I'm saying? Until I pass it to somebody else. Straight up. Trying to accomplish so many goals and different things so I can pass it on to my babies, because, man, the struggle is real.
He just bothering and bullying everybody, bro. Because of the algorithm. He want his name to stay in the algorithm. That's how these dudes get money. They get money by disrespecting their own kind. I can't respect this generation of hip-hop or this culture no more. You dig? Because first of all, we coming up, we had self-respect for ourselves. Ain't no self-respect no more, you heard? And self-respect is a weapon of mass destruction, and we lost that. So that's why these oppressors is winning, because we lost self-respect. They want us to think we animals, we goons, we gangsters. You dig? That's what they want us to think, because they feed off of the low frequency.
This makes me think of the recent Jay-Z interview where he says he's not sure if battle rap has a place in current hip-hop. Did you see that? And what'd you think about it?
I seen the Jay-Z interview, but I ain't watched all of it. But I seen a little backlash he was getting from the battle rappers. But what I could tell Hov, like, but that's how hip-hop started. Battling, bars for bars, like going at it. Even Jay-Z used to be battling. That's how, but I understand what he trying to say, meaning it makes no sense now, because you got guys like 50 Cent, instead of writing bars, he just gonna drop memes. So that's what he was trying to say, obviously.
Yeah, and that people, they're bringing family members into it, kids and everything like that. women.
Yeah, but hip hop been like that though, cause Jay-Z did that years ago when he was talking about Nas.
Jay-Z did do
Yeah, I
that to
skeeted
Nas.
on your baby seat, so you really can't.
That's true.
I seen that part of the interview when Hov said, "Yo, baby, woman and children not involved," but you disrespected Nas' baby mother and his kid. So I find Jay-Z was being a hypocrite on that part in that interview, because you saying woman and kids is not involved, but that's was your main target coming at Nas, was his baby mother and his child skeeting on the baby seat and shit like that, you did? So I find he was a hypocrite for that. But I see what he was saying about battle rap. I disagree with Hov with that, because battle rap is the foundation of rap, of hip hop. It started off.
Why not didn't Kendrick just squash Drake? That's why he's trying to say that. I think that's the reason. We didn't allow Kendrick Lamar to come in here and squash Drake, mess up Drake bag and all this stuff. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. We watched Kendrick destroy Drake and they didn't want that. That's kind of messing their whole little plans up. When they don't want no conscious rapper to be on top. They want an unconscious rapper. They want the boo the blah, 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 beans to be on top. So it'll make no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be dummies on the hood. They won't try to aspire to be dummies on West Side. That's why the Commons, the Lupe Fiascos, Kendrick Lamar's, it's hard for them to stay on top, nigga, and get it going, because they don't want y'all to be kicking, pushing, and coasting and shit. They want y'all to be smoking each other. Dead homies. Die, motherfucker. Die. Die. Close your eyes. Go to sleep. Motherfucker, close your eyes. Go to sleep, oh.
Off with everybody battling, going face to face. You know what I mean? Everybody promoting their talent. Who got the best bars? I'm better than you. Let's go face to face. Let's see. Set it up. It wasn't nobody tucking their tail like now.
Did you guys ever do any battle rapping back in the day? It seems like 50 wasn't big on the battle
50
rap.
wasn't a battle rapper. Like Yayo, Banks, Domination. Everybody from our hood a battle rap. Remember them? Like those was the guys with the talent. They took rap to the heart. 50 was a hustler and turned that into his hustle. Like he never had a love for hip hop or rap. That wasn't his talent. He turned that into his passion in his career, because he's a hustler. You heard?
Right.
Yep,
So he wouldn't be battling rap out there in the streets and shit like that. But like Banks, Tony Yayo, Domination, yeah, all of them used to battle in the hood face to face. I used to put up $1,000 to watch to have Banks and Domination battle rap in the hood and shit like that. Yeah. You need battle rap, man. That's how you showcase your talent, man. Go to hood to hood and battle the best rappers. So battle rap is very important to hip hop.
Man, I know, especially in New York. I know New York is extremely, big on battle rap.
Yeah.
Is it still big like that in New York?
Yeah,
or do you think that
yeah.
was more your era?
Nah, it's still big. It's all right now. You know, you got the URL lead and a whole bunch of different other leads that stem from the URL. Like shout out to Smack. Like the battle rap culture is big. They touring the world off of this battle rap shit till this day. So shout out to Smack for paving the way for all them artists to eat. Yeah, URL. Yeah.
Well, that's what it is, man. Well, some big news coming out of New York. Max B gets released from prison after doing 16 years.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on that? I seen you had some thoughts on him getting out and the whole snitching allegations.
Yeah, Max B to me, Max B ain't do right. He did bad. Max B is a rat. That's what you call a rat. Shout out to his brother Pooh Sims. You did? Because Max B, initially, he blew to 75 years. Pooh Sims blew to 100 or whatever years he got. You dig? So as time go by, Max trying to fight his case to come out. They came back with his initial plea. The paperwork's all that is there already, you heard? So he just had to say what part he played in the crime for him to come home. So in other words, he had to throw his brother under the bus. And all the paperwork is there, so that's why I said he's a rat.
What's the deal?
Because if my brother is claiming innocent, I can't go against that. That's like me and Domination locked up.
You said what?
And I got tired of doing the time, and I say, I'm gonna go back to the prosecutor, the DA, or whatever, and be like, yo, man, this is the part I played in this crime. So obviously, you're letting it be known your brother is guilty. So that's how he rat. If your co-defendant is claiming he's innocent, you can't go against that. You can't go against that. And then in the paperwork, Max was telling before he went to jail, because he gave up one of the homegirl location. She was a part of the crime too, because he set up a crime for 2 people to do. He ain't go on the crime. The 2 people get caught or whatever. You dig? And then he wound up doing what he do. He was talking to the police. Police had his number, all kind of shit. Like, that's a rat, man. Like, once police got your number, you's a rat, man. Once you give anybody location up, you's a rat, man. I don't care if your name is not on paperwork. You's a rat. And the paperwork is there. The nigga was a yes man. He said yes to everything. So I can't respect Max B. And French, my man. And French know how I feel about snitches, because I had a little homie that snitched, and I had to distance myself, somebody that I love dearly. So just behind him going through that snitch shit, I had to cut him off. I really cried behind cutting this kid off because I loved him. You heard? So that's how big I am on snitching. I'm not tolerating no snitches, not even if it is in my camp. And French know that. But this generation don't care. They jacking anything in this industry, man. You ain't see all these sucking in position? And half of these is rats, man. That's why they like when the real like me out the way, you heard? Yeah, but Max B is a rat in my book. I ain't jacking that, man. Any that sit down and talk with them peoples and give up people location and shit like that is a rat.
What y'all think?
And you gave, and your initial plea was the 20 years. So they offered you that 20 years. You're gonna get your time served if you just tell us the part you played in the crime. And he did that, so you's a rat. Because it was one man still claiming he was innocent. You dig? And that was his brother, Pooh Sims. But I'm about to get the official paperwork too, because I'm in contact with Pooh Sims. So he gonna send me that directly. Free Pooh Sims, man.
Yeah, they've messaged me.
Let me say this shit about that situation too, though, right? Now, I'm not saying that nigga right? But Pooh fucked up as well, bro. Pooh Sims is cold-blooded, nigga. We on here to get some money, nigga. You up in this motherfucker. Fuck the whole play up, nigga. Let's keep it real. You fucked the whole play up, got out some hot one. Nigga. Straight up. Now, Max B is boo-boo. If he did what they say he did, I don't got the paperwork. But, come on, brother. If you did what they say you did, you bad peoples, and Pooh Sims, you bad peoples for catching niggas up like this, bro. We gotta start saying that type of shit too, bro. We can't say this nigga, oh, Pooh straight, because Pooh straight. No, nigga, he did some bogus shit. Dead on us.
Messaged me a few times about it too, man. I haven't been able to get everything done. But man, yeah. I was surprised, man. I seen 50 and Max B doing a song.
Yeah, after he was just hugged up with Rick Ross.
Right.
Yeah, so it'd be selective favoritism, but that's why I said I believe both of them as agents. That's why he could still rock with Max B. They both agents, you heard? In my book. And I wanted to clear something up too, because in my last interview when I was talking about 50 being an agent, but they was like, oh, but you said 50's not a snitch. You're right, I said 50 didn't snitch in the Murder Inc. situation. But everything he doing now is police activities to me, bro. I'm sorry, man. The shit he doing now is police activities to me. I believe he's an agent and he got an agenda to do. Because you got to understand these rappers, these athletes, and these movie stars and all that, they the modern day house, bro.
Right.
They got an agenda to do, bro.
Where my boy Flynn at? Where my boy T Flynn at, bro? The modern day house in words. Sheesh. That's T Flynn favorite shit.
The new house, bro. So they got the agenda to do. Y'all got to see what's going on in the world, man. These oppressors use them to break down our culture, you heard?
Facts.
That's why we have no self-respect now. You heard? And these are the same motherfuckers, oppressors that...
These niggas don't have self-respect because the idols, people that idolize don't have self-respect. You idolize people with no morals, no values, no nothing. So guess what? When you idolize people with no morals, no value, you end up with the same thing.
Invested in the jail, so they got the best of both worlds. So they got their little house to do their agenda, to up the whole ghetto in the community. Genocide, years of genocide. Years and years. All them jails is filled up. They gotta build more jails because of this music shit. You there? And that's why I'm exposing all this shit now. These rappers, athletes, actors, actresses is modern day house. You heard? You don't see how they look down on the less fortunate? Oh, you broke. Oh, you dirty. As soon as they get a little money, they try to diss the cotton pickers. They better than the cotton pickers now. They better than the field, right? Nah, man. But remember in the end, the field burned that shit down to the ground.
Facts.
Just remember that.
Facts.
You got to give these guys history because a lot of people is lost, you heard?
Yes. Nat Turner.
Yeah.
Nat Turner.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know I'm getting deep in this one. I got to touch. I got to get deep.
That's a deep perspective.
Yeah. Facts, too, though. It's real.
Sacrificial doors for sure.
I was watching this Juvenile interview.
Yeah.
And in this interview, he says that he got 50 Cent his deal with Eminem. And he was letting 50 record on his studio bus.
Half of that is cap. He had nothing to do with 50 getting signed with Eminem. But shout out to Juvenile. He was the first one to actually try to help out 50 because we didn't meet up with Juvenile on his tour bus. I was there for that. That's the first day we met Young Buck. You dig? But Juvenile had nothing to do with 50 getting signed because our lawyer Theo Stoudemire was good with Paul Rosenberg. So he gave Paul Rosenberg the Guess Who's Back CD. So that's how Eminem got that CD and heard that CD. You know, this the internet. Everybody want credit for shit and they got nothing to do with it, you heard? This the internet, so just say whatever, you heard? I was there when we first met Juvenile on the tour bus, though. Skip, Wacko, all of them. I had 2 Macs on me that night. Facts.
So this is when he was popping then, right?
Yeah, Juvenile was popping.
time.
He had the UTP. He had his own group, Wacko and Skip. You know that know their clap? Doo, doo, doo. They had their little motion going on. Yeah, he had Young Buck with him, too. So that's how we wound up linking with Young Buck. From that night, you heard? And 50 told him if he ever got in position, he gonna come get him. You know what I mean? So 50 wound up getting in position and wound up snatching up Young Buck. Cause Juvenile ain't really know what to do with him, you heard? Yeah. Like Juvenile, he's a great artist, but he's not the best businessman, you heard? He's not the best executive or label you'll want to be with, you heard? Yeah.
You heard?
I remember Young Buck telling the story, accusing Juvenile of leaving him in California.
Yeah, that story was true. We heard that story. Buck always used to tell us that story. Because remember, when I was on the road with G-Unit, I was real close with Buck. Like, we was real close on tour. So I used to f with Buck heavy on tour, you dig? So me and him was real tight.
Have you talked to Young Buck since you've been back there?
Yeah, I talked to Young Buck years ago. Like 16 years ago. But them be moving funny. All them be moving funny, bro. Like, to keep it real, I left Young Buck with my watch on tour. The watch was like 30,000, my Rolex. He ain't even send me that back. So to me, Young Buck owe me some money. So Young Buck, when you see this money, just cash at me, son, nigga. I ain't living like that. Really did me dirty, son. Expect me to be quiet after all these years. It's crazy out here. Rap is fraud, though, man.
Okay, so break that down for me. So you loaned him your watch?
Yeah.
And this was, you were on tour with 50.
Yeah.
You loaned him your watch.
Yeah, because...
You got kicked off the tour.
Yeah, listen, this is
and
why...
you never got your watch back.
Right, but this is how I end up letting Young Buck hold the watch, you heard? Because when he first came around us, he had fake jewelry on, you heard? He had a fake Jacob watch on, you heard? So I'm like, damn, Juvenile and them doing y'all like that over there? So I gave the nigga my Rolex off my wrist, like, yo, bro, you wear that. This how we do on this side, you heard? So I used to have him wear my watch while he performing and shit, till he get his money up and he gets situated, you heard? Because he ain't have his, he had the deal, but G-Unit wasn't formed yet, it wasn't a budget for them. But 50 just snatched him up and let him know I'm gonna take you with me. Yeah, so during that process, I wound up getting it on with the road manager, because the dude Jaffe had his jersey and I was defending the kid Jaffe. So we wound up beating up the road manager or whatever. So I wound up flying out from there, but I left them with the watch. I thought I would have been coming back, you dig? But nah. When I left, everybody said, me, you heard? Them ain't real, bro. And I still, and the crazy shit is, Cam, I still held them down for years. Like, if you know me from jail or the streets, I don't talk bad about these. You might hear me speaking my piece on the internet. I'm always talking my piece in the interview. But like, in reality, I don't talk bad about these in the streets or the jail or anywhere I went. I got other shit going on. I got my own motion, you heard, to be talking about these guys, you heard. I always, kept it 100.
Now, when they get a 50 Cent's first tape, or, Eminem gets it,
Yeah.
How do you hear about Eminem having interest in 50 Cent?
Through the lawyer, through Theo. Remember, he had a relationship with Paul Rosenberg. That was like Eminem manager and shit. So, Theo let 50 know and shit, you heard? So from there, they was just communicating, negotiating deals and shit. But I want to give credit to Chris Lighty, too, because I see a lot of people saying, oh, the reason why 50 don't diss Eminem because he was the only person that helped him. Ain't no black people wanted to help him. That's a lie, because the first person that helped 50 Cent was Chris Lighty, Violator Management.
Yeah,
Remember, that was his management before Eminem. So that was the first person that stepped up and to help 50 get in position, man. So when niggas said Eminem was the first, it was no black people that helped 50 out, that was bullshit, because we had Chris Lighty, rest in peace, Violator Management. Missy Elliott on there, Busta Rhymes on there, Fat Joe, everybody on that label. That was one of the dopest labels to be management companies to be on, because he had all the plugs, and that's how we was going on the mixtape tours and mixtape run and all that. This is before M came involved. We on mixtape shows, we touring out, we selling everywhere, you heard? So shout out to Chris Lighty. So a lot of people be thinking they know the history or the business and they don't. Shout out to Chris Lighty, rest in peace. That was the first black person that stood up for us. Then M came along.
Did you go to Cali with 50 Cent to meet Eminem?
Yeah, but the first trip I didn't go, because that was him, M, and all that. They did their deal on the low. Just him went out there. Because when you're working with Dr. Dre, he don't really want people around him. But the first time he went, we ain't go. But all the other times we was there in the studio with him. But we did a lot of recording in Detroit, Eminem personal studio, you heard? That's where we did most of our recording. It wasn't with Dr. Dre or LA. It was really in Detroit. When we went to LA, that's when it's getting mastered and mixed and all that, you heard? Yeah.
So you weren't able to sit in on any of the sessions with Dr. Dre?
Nah, no way. Nobody. But we was like, we in the lobby though. He bringing us In-N-Out burgers and shit, giving us bounce, giving us daps and shit. But when it's time to record, ain't nobody in there with him. That's how he worked. Yeah, nobody in there with him.
Damn,
Yeah.
Okay. Dre's strict, man, okay.
Yeah, Dr. Dre is very strict. Hell yeah.
Now, at what point did Dre get involved? Was he involved from the beginning, or was it M and then Dre?
Yeah, it was really M. M had convinced Dr. Dre to go half with him on the project. Wow. So he convinced Dr. Dre, but Eminem had full control of getting the album done. Dr. Dre, when the album done now, he'll come fix up the beats, tweet what got to tweet, had the artist say whatever over, say what like this, or however he feel needs to be fit, you heard? So Eminem had the album damn near done, then Dre just come do the doctor, right. Do the surgical work on it, you heard? That's why they call him doctor. He come do the surgical work, you heard?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, now, from this time, I think the first song you guys dropped was Wanksta.
Yeah, we did that on the 8 Mile soundtrack. So that was
Yep.
that was on the 8 Mile soundtrack. Yeah.
Damn.
So we was pushing that for Eminem. Yeah.
Okay. Now, and then in the club.
Wanksta tore the streets up. that Wanksta was crazy, but you couldn't go nowhere in the ghetto, in suburbs, anywhere. Yeah, that Wanksta was big.
In high school, you was the man, homie.
But then,
fuck happened to you? I got this sick as the red. That nigga, that should be banging cuz of the sad. Hey, I remember that first came out, 50 was hot. Hot.
and in the club drops.
Yeah,
and I mean,
that's the number one. That's the number one record till this day.
This thing right here
number one
is
record.
a monster.
yeah, Dr. Dre.
I mean, it's like you can't even walk outside without hearing this song.
Yeah, Dr. Dre, man. Shout out to the doctor, man. Yeah, that changed the whole movement forever. Like that changed everything, man. Right. That song right there. But that was a great experience just for me being there, because I was in the video, so just for being a part of that. We did that in LA and all that, so just being a part of that is legendary. That's something great to remember. It was a beautiful experience,
Yeah, what was the vibe like? Take me through it, man. What was your thoughts?
The vibes was great. So see, when we landed in LA, like, I was uncomfortable already because we ain't really go out there like with all the goons or whatever. It was just like me, Banks, Yayo, 50, and his security or whatever. So when I got out there, I wound up calling my homies from Shadyville. These some other G-Unit guys we had connected with us, like my homie Ace, like, yo, bro, meet us out in LA, man. I feel uncomfortable out here. So he wound up flying out there and meet us and all that. But the vibe out there was cool once my touch now, you heard? So we vibing, we doing what we do, you heard? But the night of the shoot, Suge Knight wound up coming through as well, you heard? So it's kind of like, people getting nervous, scared, the staffs or whatever, because Suge Knight had a reputation out there. These staffs and these corporate people out there used to be scared of him and all that. So he wound up coming through and shit to check temperature. But we was on point and shit, you heard? But the vibes was nice, just the experience. To be around Dr. Dre, Eminem, seeing them work. I was happy for 50, because we put in so much work to get here. So just to see my boy smile again, you heard? Because he was going through a lot. So I was just happy to see the boy back on his grind and back on top, and he got powerhouses behind him, you heard? So that day for me, I was like in a daze, like, you daydreaming and shit, you thinking you dreaming like, damn, we really made it? We really these guys, like, we doing this? So it's kind of like, you heard? Like you was in a dream kind of vibe, you heard? Yeah, but it was a great experience, man. And then seeing Suge Knight pull up made it even more legendary, you heard? And just seeing scatter, like people scattering, running and getting scared. Yeah.
Yeah, Suge Knight had a reputation for pulling up on a lot of people at that time. For sure. Yeah,
he wanted to check 50 and them temperature. 50 never came out, though. They had him in the ceiling and shit. They had that boy in the ceiling. The cartoon niggas go up in the ceiling? They had that nigga in the ceiling, man. That nigga ain't even come see Suge face to face, man. Big tough gangster. So
50 didn't go out there and see Suge face to face?
No, man. I just told you 50 was in the ceiling, man. Literally.
What do you mean by,
we in the big studio, so it's a production studio, the shit big. So they got steps going all the way up to the ceiling. This was in the ceiling sitting on the steps. So when I run in there, I'm looking like, yo, bro, what you doing up there? Like literally up in the ceiling, my nigga. I guess they had to keep him safe, but I thought the big tough guy would have came seen Suge eye to eye like we seen Suge eye to eye. But you know how it go.
Who was doing all the talking to Suge?
It wasn't no talking. New York don't talk. We like, what's popping? Me, I'm like, yo, what's popping? What's going on? So we all out there rowdy, but me, what's popping? What's up? He had some Mexicans with him. He took a pull of his cigar, dropped it on the floor, stepped on it, and rode out. They just left.
That was it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, and I seen Suge shit, like Suge responded to this, but Suge was capping, talking about he slapped up and this and ran. Nah, Suge, you ain't even make it inside the studio. He ain't even make it inside the studio. Suge came on the compound though, you heard? But you ain't make it inside the studio to slap nobody or nothing like that. These be capping too, man. The realest, who you think be the realest be capping, sir. Facts.
Told y'all.
Damn.
Yeah, but that was a great experience, man. All that was beautiful. Just being around Dr. Dre, legendary, then Suge Knight popping up. Who the fuck would have thought of your day like that day was legendary, bro. So just to be a part of that, man, yeah, it's a beautiful experience. Oh, man.
Well, right after 50 Cent blows up, or, you know, right around the time he blows up, Jam Master Jay gets killed.
Yeah.
You know, how did you find out Jam Master Jay died?
I was with 50. We coming back from the city. No, we going to the city. You heard? My mother calls me, you heard? Historical. Yo. Be safe. They trying to kill y'all. Where 50 at? I'm like, yo, he right here. What happened? He was like, it's a hit list. It's a hit list. They gonna kill y'all. She kept saying hit list, hit list. Because that's what the media was pushing. Because after they killed Jam Master Jay, they were saying it was a hit list, like a certain amount of rappers was next up, and 50 was one of them. So they saying this on the news. So this how we find out. Because remember back in the days, we ain't had no social media or none of that shit. We had regular flip phones. So we can't see what's going on in the world. We actually had to get the news live and direct. Somebody call you. So my mother calling me, tripping, you heard? So then 50 was like, yo, pass me the phone, let me talk to her. So he talking to my moms and shit. He was like, yo, yeah, the Jam Masters Jay shit, oh, word, don't worry about it. We gonna be all right. Don't listen to the media. So then he hand me back the phone and shit. And my mom's was like, yo, just make sure he's safe. Just make sure he's safe. And you be safe too. And I hung the phone up and shit, you heard? So now as we leaving the city and shit, I hear sirens and shit, you heard? There's some feds behind us, you heard? And I got guns and shit on me, you heard? So you know me, I'm like, what the say it ain't so, you heard? So you know, we moving cautious, we calm, we ain't tripping, you heard? But the police, when they came, they was like, yo, follow me to the station. I want to talk to you, like, it's a hit list. So long story short, we wound up going to the station. 50 got out, spoke to the people's, whatever they spoke about, conversation they had, you heard? I stayed in the bucket, you heard? So then he came back and he's escorted us out the city. Yeah, feds. Yeah, so that's how I found out Jam Master Jay died.
The feds escorted niggas out the city because it's crazy. The feds escorted niggas out the city. The feds. That's deep. The feds. My son doing shit, kid. Number 6 on the list, kid. I'm upset. You better watch out for my youngin'. Let's go. Feds escort niggas out the city.
Me and 50 was together, headed to the city to conduct some business. Yeah.
So they were warning him that there was a hit on him?
Yeah, that you next. Well, he was supposed to be next, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, because I did hear about a situation early in his career where I guess there was also a hit on him, and I guess the people had followed him to California, or they were gonna go to California and try to do something to him when he was performing in California.
Yeah, remember he got a lot of enemies because his mouth is big. He got a big mouth and he don't put no work in. Yeah. And you dealing with real gangsters just to sell albums. Remember, he using that to build his reputation up and to sell albums. So you'll play with real gangsters' name to make it look like you tough, like you beefing with these. And that's why all these got indicted. You don't notice that every 50 had beef with got indicted? Because the feds listen to 50 music to go indict niggas, you heard? So if you beef with 50, you going to jail. That's why everybody had an issue with him is going to jail, bro. Look at the track record. He ain't put no work in. Ain't nobody else go to jail. You never heard of no G-Unit getting indicted, big tough gangsters. All these years, you never heard these getting indicted. You never heard none of that. Because the prosecutors and the district attorney is always on 50's side, because he's the victim. In every situation he is, he's the victim. So the prosecutor will be on his side. Yeah. Only thing I heard G-Unit doing is slapping Jimmy Henchman's son, and that's how the war started. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Right, and this led to Lodi Mack.
Yeah,
being killed?
Lodi Mack getting smoked. Yeah.
Did you know Lodi Mack?
Nah, I don't know these guys. Remember, all these who are around 50 now is there for the money or respect him because he got money. Remember, we the guys that was there when he was broke, so we loved him when he was broke with nothing. So our loyalty will always be different. These guys don't care about the around them now. Everybody will be around you now because you popping, you 50 Cent. Because it's opportunists, they trying to get something. Yeah? But you see the like us, when he had nothing, the real love, yeah, we get shitted on though. While all the fake get the reward. You hear that? While we put the pain in. Yeah. But this is what it is though.
Damn.
Like God had a different plan for me. Like my bloodline, my DNA, I'm cut from a field cloth, you heard? I'm a cotton picker. You heard? So my ancestors wouldn't allow me to be around this shit anyway. I see why they removed me. They say, yo, let me send you back to Trinidad because you forgot where you came from. And my grandmother always told me, you can never get to where you go until you know where you're from. I thought I was American. Yeah? So they sent me back home to know my roots, know where I'm from, you heard? Yeah, so I ain't mad at nothing I've been through in life because I know what I've been through in life. The average person couldn't go through this, man. The pain, the pressure, the suffering, the mental breakdowns, and I'm still afloat 18 years later, still popping, name still ringing bells, man. The average dude would have killed themselves already being deported. Because remember, when you get deported, come back home, this is a third world country, my boy. Where I'm from the hood, so I'm talking from my perspective. The whole Trinidad mightn't be like this because you got rich areas too. But where we from, we still on a water schedule, man. We get waters Sunday and Thursday, man. You still got certain people shitting in the hole, man. You still got people bathing outside, man. You got to walk down the hill to a standpipe, man. Little kids eating in the hood, eating biscuits all day, nigga. Like, this is what going on in Trinidad. I'm keeping it real now. Can't go through this sufferation that I went through out here, bro. Niggas would have been killed themselves or crashed out, try to rob something or do something. You got to master patience like I did. That's why I said I'm proud of myself, just to be here, to be a part of this. And let's not talk about how dangerous this is. And I'm in the midst of all this shit, you heard? Yeah, so I'm proud of myself, man. Trinidad, like, going back to any third world country getting deported is hard, especially once you leave here from a kid. It ain't easy coming back as a grown man. Yeah.
Damn, that does sound tough, man.
Yeah, man, shit crazy out here. I ain't even really get in this shit, like. We ain't even get into the government and all this other shit, like what really going on here. It's nothing but corruption and racket running out here, you heard? So to survive in Trinidad, you really gotta be a wicked person, you heard? You have to be. You have to be a wicked person, especially being in the streets down there. There's no rules. This ain't America. There's no rules. There's none of that. You have to be a wicked person down here, especially if you want to be a gangster or a bad man. Ain't no principles, ain't no morals, and none of that down here, you heard? They killing babies. They killing daughters. Mothers. I ain't trying to sound harsh. I'm talking my reality now, you heard? This is what goes on out here. And this place is smaller than Queens. There's only 1.5 million people down there. You heard? Murder rate, it's crazy out here, bro. Yeah. Yeah. So this is why I'm trying to show you my mental, right? To just be strong and to adapt and survive 18 years. I'm proud of myself. Niggas can say whatever they want about me. I'm proud. Because I know they couldn't walk through my shoes and still get the respect I get. I came here by myself, man. I travel by myself. I move by myself. I don't need 100 niggas. So I don't know what be talking about, you heard? Yeah.
Well, I wanted to ask you about something.
Yeah.
You know, I seen this interview with Tony Yayo on Vlad.
Yeah.
And during this interview, he brings up an interesting thing that he said. He said 50 bought Mike Tyson's mansion because Tyson was really good friends with Hamo.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
Hamo was allegedly the guy that supposedly took the hit on him. And then years later, we finding out it ain't even Hamo. So like he ain't even know who shot him. He's saying Hamo shot him. The feds who be helping him say, nah, it wasn't Hamo, was another guy. So I don't know what the be going on. But yeah, that was the reason he did that though. Yeah. To buy Tyson crib, but he couldn't maintain it. He lost money on that, so that was a bad investment.
Yeah, I seen the interview with that cop also. And that was kind of crazy for him to say.
Yeah, but I told you the feds always been helping 50, always been watching his back, so I could believe that. The feds will know, you heard? The feds will know. And you ain't see how he was defending 50 so much, a federal agent? Why he was defending him so much? These is nigga friends, man. I got peep game. A federal agent supposed to be non-biased. How you defending a rapper? A 50 Cent, supposed to be an ill gangster, this, that, but they knew he was really a victim and that's how he sell records, you heard? Yeah, but once I see the feds defending him, I'm like, oh man, this definitely an agent. Shit.
It did seem pretty credible.
Yeah.
Because he said that one of the guys who was in the car cooperated.
Yeah.
And that's how they found everything out.
They said J.U. cooperated, but I doubt that. Because it had to been 50, because J.U. ain't talked to nobody.
No. They were saying one of the guys that was in the shooting car.
Oh, what?
The car that did the shooting cooperated.
Oh, what? I ain't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, but
yeah, I interviewed J.U. too, man. I'm one of the only one. I think me and I think just one other dude. I forget the dude's channel.
Yo, but, shout out to J.U. You know he passed away, right?
Yeah, man. I heard about that. We was talking about doing some more work too.
Rest in peace, J.U. He was an official one, you heard? I be calling him Juju sometimes. I be getting his name mixed up with my other homie, Green Eyed Juju from Queens, because I got a childhood friend named Juju. J.U., yeah, man. Shout out to the whole 551, man. Them whole Lexington and Marcy guys, man. Because they was around before we created G-Unit, you heard? Yeah, so we was always good with 551 and shit. That was 50 outside, you heard? His Brooklyn team. Yeah.
Okay, that's where he came from. Okay.
Yeah, 551, Lexington and Marcy. Yeah.
Okay, now, also in this interview with Tony Yayo, he said that they were supposed to be down with Preem because of Chaz, but Preem chose the wrong side by choosing to side with Ja Rule.
You can't say Preem chose the wrong side. How you gonna tell a man who to pick? If he probably felt Ja Rule was more creative than 50. You can't tell a man what side to choose, bro. And he from Hollis. So he gonna go with Hollis, Irvin, them guys, you heard? You understand? So like, I find 50 was jealous from the beginning. He was jealous because everybody was trying to dead this beef. Chaz trying to dead the beef, Preem trying to dead the beef. Everybody ready to dead the beef. It's only 50 that don't want to dead the beef. Ja Rule never did nothing to 50. You dig? Was jealous, bro. Like, he was jealous. He caused all this shit on everybody and himself. He was jealous. We all could have been getting money together. Because he put Chaz in a position to pick sides now. Because if Chaz and Preem is cool, you put in the OG in a situation to pick sides now. You ain't even bringing him in no money yet. 50 wasn't getting no money at the time as an artist, so you ain't even bringing Chaz no money in at the time. Chaz got to spend his money and use his connects on him. 50 ain't had no paper back then. Even when he got signed with Columbia, the first thing he did, he bought a chain and a watch, so he ain't had no money. Chaz was holding him down, you heard? You ain't notice he ain't had no car, nothing? And when he got stabbed up in the head factory, a guy named Mark was there with him. He drove him up there, a little weird nerd from the hood. Like Mark is a soft, but he had a car. So that's why he wound up in the head factory. But he hid and hid under some tables, so he ain't even get hurt. Yeah. But the guy was jealous, man.
Okay, were you there when Ja and 50 met, or when I guess 50 went up to Ja and Ja kind of brushed him off, or were you there? What all happened?
The shit happened in the Amazora, man. He tried to get 50 was with a guy named Troy that robbed Ja. 50 tried to give Ja dap. Ja performing that night is at Club Amazora. This was '98. 50 tried to get a nigga dap. Ja just looked at the ain't get it no dap. 50 took that personal.
Well, Ja left 50 hanging?
Yeah, he left 50 hanging. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that makes a little bit more sense to me.
So why you ain't pop on him then? Why you ain't pop on him right then and there?
That's true.
Why you ain't pop on him right then and there? All that other shit. Handle your business right there. You don't take that, then go have animosity and go write raps about it? Now you want a rap war? Nigga, you're supposed to slap his head off right there. Slap his head off. If you this big bad bully, right? Tough guy, right? Yeah. But that's what happened. Club Amazora. I was like, I spoke about that joint on your the last interview we did. Told you I threw up in my arm, my OG car, leave a month low that night. I was twisted.
I don't think you put in the part about him leaving him hanging though.
Oh, word? I did it? Yeah, but he left.
I mean, I'm not sure. I gotta watch it again, but I think he might have left that part out.
Yeah, he left him hanging though. That's a fact. Yeah, so he took that personal there. But to me, I'm like, why he ain't just pop on him then? You could have just popped on him.
And so from there it was up.
Yeah.
Okay, now and then how long after that happens do you guys do the Murder I Don't Believe You song?
That same year. Because that happened in '98. You probably did that a few months after. Yeah, a few months after.
Okay.
Facts.
What did you guys think about Ja Rule at the time? Were you guys just riding with 50? Were you guys trying to get 50 to not beef with Ja Rule? Like, what was going on between you guys?
I really ain't care about the beef, but I'm going to keep it real, though, you heard? I used to like Ja Rule. I was a Ja Rule fan, you heard? Where I be without you? I only think about you. Like, me and my girl used to rock to that, man. So a lot of people was upset when we heard that shit, you heard? We like, damn, man, we got to go to war with Ja. We like Ja, you heard? We with Ja. But when it comes to our block and on our hood, it is what it is. We got no choice but to put it in. But yeah, I used to like Ja, man. I used to like all Ja music. Everybody liked the Ja music. 50 did too. So I said he was always a hater. He was just jealous. But everybody rocked the Ja music in the hood. It's not like he wasn't with Ja or his music. The whole New York was. The only reason switched on Ja is when we came out. These fans ain't loyal. Niggas ain't loyal. Yeah. But shout out to Ja, man. I feel bad now after all these years and getting older as a man, 45 years now, and seeing what was the real cause behind this: jealousy and greed. A nigga want to be that. He don't want nobody else to eat. Like, that's all it was about. He wanted to be that. So you hated on the next man and build your career. So me being older, if I had the wisdom I had now, I wouldn't have with that. I would have left him for dead. But remember, I was young at the time. I'm 19 when we started G-Unit, so I really ain't give a But if I had this level ahead now, I wouldn't have with that nigga. I would have left that, let him handle his own shit. Because like I said, before I started with the Fifth and banging for Fifth, my OGs told me, stay away from them. Because 50 not my OG. That's why a lot of people getting confused. 50's not my OG, nigga. You dig? My OGs is from 156, Trouble T, J-Ball, fucking Mutt Low and these, like Tito, know what I mean? Shout out all the OGs. I don't want to get into all of them, but I'll be here calling names for years, but my OGs told me, yo, stay away from that guy. I ain't listen.
What was the reason that they didn't want you around 50?
Because he a slime ball and nobody in the hood with him. He was just a breezy, slimy nigga. He was a slimy. Yeah, so they ain't really with him. Because he always had that bully mentality. Remember, the nigga on medication, but he don't be taking his medication and shit, you heard? So everybody know he a bug out, like, he really be tripping and shit. Yeah. He a little retard, nigga, a little retard on the short buses. He was one of them. Don't let all this success fool you. Now he was one of those retard on the short buses, man. Facts.
Nah.
I'm not even lying. That's a fact, my nigga. Yeah.
Wow.
Let that slick talking shit fool you now.
You know, I think I seen Yayo talk about this, man. Like, celebrities pulled up to your hood. Did you ever see any celebrities or like famous dudes pull up there?
He be getting that for me. He be hearing me talk. I be seeing a whole lot of famous coming through there. We had Nas in our hood. We had Hype Williams. Hype Williams used to live in Rochdale. We had basketball players, Mark Jackson. I always see some ill come through our hood. Because remember, our block 134 is like 3 blocks in one. So our block like a Harlem block. It's just one long ass block, you heard? So we got all the seafood restaurants, the best cleaners, Chinese, soul food. So like, everybody used to pass through our hood, all the stars. Yeah. I'm from a legendary neighborhood, man. And to be one of the biggest steppers that passed through is a blessing, you heard? They never seen a like me came through that hood before, and it'll never be another me. Because of my loyalty and my respect I got for people. Like, a lot of people think I'm just crazy. Like, once you get to know me, I'm mad cool, I'm down to earth, I just like to have fun. And I'm actually quiet in real life. Most of you probably hear me talk like this as in the interview. Yeah, I'm quiet in real life. Like, once I'm around people, I really don't talk, especially if I don't know you. Yeah. I only open up to people I know and shit.
Man, I seen somewhere that 50 bought a playground at Baisley Projects.
Yeah, the nigga put flowers in Baisley Projects. That's all he did for the hood. Yeah, he put flowers in Baisley, yeah. Flowers, not a playground, he put flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, he put a garden out there.
Okay, Baisley Projects, though, that's Preem and them's projects, right?
That's Preem Hood, yeah. Yeah, that's Preem Hood.
Okay.
Those the buildings he used to hustle out of in Baisley Projects. Yeah, he had that shit on lock. Yeah.
What do you think about Lloyd Banks not working with 50 anymore?
I like Lloyd Banks, man. You know, Lloyd Banks was responsible for the In the Club hit, right? You know that was a Lloyd Banks hook, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, man, Cam, man, you don't be doing your research? And that's public records. Everybody know that. That's a Banks hook. Banks ain't even get no credit or no publishing off of that. Yeah, so I find Banks was supposed to been stepping to the side because he wasted his talent. He wasted Banks' talent. Banks was supposed to be bigger than what he is today.
Okay. How did Lloyd Banks write the hook? Did he 50 take it from something else and
Yeah,
put it on there?
50 took it. Like, it's not like he sat down and wrote it for 50. The nigga, Banks had that hook on another song. So I guess 50 working on his album. Nigga ain't know what to say. He took Banks shit. But 50 always used to take raps in the hood. He took a domination line too before. My 4/5 will lift you in a bench press. He said that on his old mixtape. That was my artist arm line. So he'll take your shit if he like it. A lot of rappers do that. What do you mean?
How did Lloyd Banks feel about that?
I guess he felt good at the time because that's his big homie and we was all a unit. We all was one. We thought we all gonna eat together. We ain't think, oh, it's just gonna be one thinking he God. Because at the end of the day, they think he God. He said it himself. I'm like God to you. So I don't know what world he be living in, you heard? Like he ain't, what dimension he in if he think he God? It ain't. So that's what it probably was. Can't really eat around him. Spoon feeding you your own money. How you getting spoon fed your own money?
That's what I do.
Who the f would want to be around a guy like that?
That's what I do.
Yayo would. You know, Yayo don't care. Yayo swinging on them balls, nigga. That nigga like this. I ain't going nowhere. Yayo can't survive without 50 because remember a few years back, 50 had that nigga in the hood for 2 years, nigga. Left him up. Now Yayo was selling nickel bags of weed and shit in the hood, you heard? The nigga literally had to get back on his knees, man. Literally on his knees. He said that himself. I don't know why Buck just don't get back on his knees like I had to get back down. Like he had to get on his knees. Like these ain't men. I don't know what kind of these is. These ain't men. You got to get on your knees to be around the next man. You can't function on your own. Nah, I can't respect them guys, man. Mm-mm.
Damn.
You know all my other interviews before I used to big them up, but the kind of shit I see going on now, nah, I can't respect them. These got all that money, very comfortable, and you still find time to be miserable and disrespect people? Nah, my boy.
And not too long ago, 50 posted you on his Instagram.
Yeah, I was waiting for that fake news like I'm running for my life. Where I'm at right, Cam, where I'm at right now, Cam?
Trinidad.
Right. I think I'm in UK still, running for my life, or I'm hiding from something, you heard? Like, I got ran out of Trinidad, I got chopped, shot, cut, whatever stories they make. I just be laughing, bro. I've been in Trinidad chilling, watching all these. I just getting tired of this shit now because I find it's 2026 and they still bringing up this shit like it's happening now. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I seen that fake news shit, and that's why I'm bombing these forever. But what if my life was in danger? What if I couldn't live in Trinidad no more? You'll make a mockery out of my life? And then the whole media, once he posted, that shit went all over the whole media outlet, take that up. So niggas, that's why when I see Jordan Tower, I'm breaking his jaw. I can't catch a charge by saying breaking it. This ain't a threat because it's a promise anyway. I'm breaking his jaw. Because he's making it look like he ran me out. Oh, he's supposed to be a tough guy. He wasn't that tough after all. Nigga, I'm still in Trinidad, I catch Jordan, I'm breaking his jaw. Anywhere. My see you, they breaking your jaw, Like, you making a mockery out of me, and I'm actually in Trinidad. That's why I'm laughing at these dumb niggas, And free Shotty, because they had an article with me and Shotty, because Shotty from Nantre, who used to be with 6ix9ine, he at Trini. He might be getting deported. So they using me as a reference. Oh, Shotty come down here, he mightn't live, because they had gangsters like Bang'em Smurf. They ran out of Trinidad. He couldn't survive. He in a safe house. Yo, bro, I'm in Trinidad right now as we speak, man. So y'all stop the cat. And that's why I don't respect 50 of them now. That's why I'm disrespecting their ass now. And that's why I'm bombing on their ass now, you heard? But just cause, right? If my life really was in danger and I really had to lay low in UK, y'all to make a mockery out of that? So I'm just a joke. Yeah, that kill he. So they don't care. So I don't care no more neither. I ain't sugarcoat shit for nobody no more. Yeah, and them ain't tough. Talk about that. Bunch of accident murderers and shit he got around him. They don't got no tough around him. Yeah, making it look like I'm running from something, man. I came here by myself too, my boy. Ain't no security with me, ain't no Johnny Bravo with me. Ain't no killers with me, ain't none of my with me, just me, That's how I move around Trinidad, by myself. So when I hear that kind of story, I be laughing though, it be funny to me. But I find it getting out of hand now, so I'm glad to get it clear this shit up now. I find it's getting out of hand. Cause I was letting it rock for a minute. I've been quiet for like a year. I wasn't saying nothing, I've been chilling. Yes, I find.
I'm done. What's your crib back? Some crib back, bro. Crib back interview.
If you're a producer who hates AI, this plugin might change your mind. This is Reimagining Co-Producer. You can take any sample you find and flip it into infinite.
Oh, Snoo, don't know Snoo I am. I'm the 55th Street Inflow General on baby crazy mad ass crap.
And what type of language is that?
It's crippin'.
Creeping?
Crippin'. All season crippin'. Crippin'.
Is it similar to English? Because I hear some English, but also
C-R-I-P, motherfucker. Crip!
you say it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Crip! I'm proud of it.
Okay, what is for maybe those who might not know what is a Crip?
A Crip is a blue rag, gang-banging, extra-out motherfucker.
And can they have white people or no?
They can if they come get their put on.
And what does that mean?
When they come,
yeah. About an hour and a half.
About an hour, huh? They come get their put on.
How much is it per hour to hire you at my nephew's birthday party?
Your nephew, see that party, kid? Give me $5.55 an hour.
$555? That's pretty expensive. That's more than a midget even, and those guys are crazy with their prices.
Well, how many hours did you plan on me staying?
About an hour and a half.
Give me $1,555.
That's way more than $555 an hour. You just like up the price.
Up the price? That's not. No, give me $5.55, but you gotta send it all now.
But
You
you'll
gotta
do
tell
the
me
full
the
hour
date
and a
and
half
shit.
for
Yeah,
$555.
you gotta give me the date, the time, and all the shit, though.
It's in like about a week and a half.
Well, give me the date, the time, and send the dollars in, cuz I'm gonna make it happen.
Okay. If someone gave you $100,000, how long would it take before you were back at zero?
I ain't gonna give it out if I'm nobody. I'm gonna save a lot of it.
Well, you will invest it in such things?
I'll put it where I know it's gonna invest and make sense.
And where would that be?
Well, helping the homeless, helping nursing homes.
But you won't get any money back for that. It's not really a great investment.
You do that, you put it out, you do it out the kindness of your Crip Blue heart.
Oh, well, that still kind of answers the question. How long until you're back at zero? You may use the money for good things, but how long?
Really bad's gonna happen in about an hour.
Are you threatening me, you piece of shit? Where'd you get this piece of shit from?
This is Mike.
Get cut the fuck up out of here. You're a J-Cat, certified.
Do you speak like that as a joke, or is there actually something wrong with you?
No, this is really me in real life. You think it's comedy, it's not. Just know
So you're
that.
not playing a character or something like that?
I'm not a character, hood. I'm a gangbanger.
What is a gangbanger?
You know what a gangbanger is. The motherfuckers you were scared of when you were a kid.
Well, I didn't live around those, gangbangers. I feel like I know what it is, but I've heard different explanations a couple different times.
Yeah. No, it's just cripping, just gangbanging, you know. It is what it is.
Do you play as Torbjorn in Overwatch?
Do I what? Excuse me?
Do you play as Torbjorn in Overwatch?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Is that the character you play with, or who do you do?
Or what?
In Overwatch.
I don't play that game.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I thought that's kind of the whole thing with the Crips. They all play Overwatch.
No.
So what do you play and what do they play? It's something
What do you
else?
mean what I play?
If not Overwatch, then what?
What do I play?
I don't understand.
I play a game you could never play.
What's that?
A play ball game you could never play.
Basketball?
No, I'm a football player from the Falcons. From the Falcons.
And when you play football, do you play as Torbjorn?
No, I just play football in the streets.
No, as a tactic. Or is that a reference to like killing somebody? I don't really know.
No, I don't do stuff like that. I'm a great man.
And what does that tattoo on your face symbolize? I see you have a 5.
I'm a 5-block general, infantile general from 55th Street.
I thought that maybe was like how old you thought you were, something like that.
I'm a 5-block 55th Street infantile general from 55th Street.
So it's a lot of numbers, 5. It's like kind of a mental.
Hey, you gonna shut the fuck up? I'm gonna get your ass up out of here. Get him out of here. Go. Out of the interview. The fuck up out of here. You gotta go. Get cuz up out of here.
What did he do?
I'm schizophrenic and paranoid. I don't want this weird motherfucker around me. You flip that bottle again, I'm getting your ass up out of here. Let's finish the interview.
You're schizophrenic?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. I don't want no weird shit around me like that. Something bad's gonna happen in an hour. Get the fuck up out of here.
But maybe something bad's gonna happen to him.
That's not my fucking problem. Don't continue to say that around me.
Were you diagnosed by a doctor as a schizophrenic?
Schizophrenic, and paranoia, and bipolar a little. I'm a great guy. I feed the homeless. I help people, and I stand on citizens as a gangbanger.
I don't really understand why people have issues with the schizophrenic. You know what I mean? Because actually, a lot of the times they're seeing stuff that we can't.
Yeah, I see great things.
What do you usually see?
Well, I see great people.
So actually, your schizophrenia is a good thing. You're seeing people that you like
No, great people.
Okay.
Great future.
Great future.
Great future.
Okay, we have a little game show I wanted to do with you. It's called Are You Smarter Than a Fourth Grader? Have you ever seen those shows they do on the street like that?
I'm smarter than a fifth grader.
So I'm going to ask you some math questions, and then you're going to answer them to your best ability.
Oh, shit. All right, let's try.
3 times 4.5.
Play solo. After work. At your
This shit's stupid, cuz.
own pace. No stress.
I gotta pay my shit on the set, 'cause I ain't doing this. That's trash.
That's 12 and a half, I think, huh?
No, it's not. But
Yes, it is, motherfucker, it is.
it's 13 and a half. But
No, it's not.
yes, it is.
No, you're lying.
No, it's on the paper.
You're full
here.
of shit.
I'll give you a pen and paper if you want to. It'll help you
Fuck,
do the math.
man.
But we'll move on to the next one because you got that one wrong.
That's 12.15. It's 12 and a half.
No.
Well, I thought it was. We're gonna
Okay,
leave
we'll
it.
move on.
That's what I said. It's what it is.
4 plus 46.
4 plus 46. That's 48.
What the fuck?
4 plus 46, right?
I think it might be 48.
4 plus 46. 46, 47.
Something really bad's gonna happen in about an hour and a half.
All right, what else?
0 minus 3.
Oh, man.
That's a tough one.
No, it's not. It's negative that number.
0
Oh, shit.
minus 3?
Mm-hmm.
And what did that come out to?
3.
Whew. Minus 7?
That's correct.
It is, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Could you start down from 10?
Exactly.
Zero.
Look, I actually have a reward because you got it right.
What reward do you have?
You get
A video game.
you get
Xbox
Anthem, the video game Anthem, released by BioWare.
I got a big booty bitch. I fuck her in her and on the weekend. She plays video games. She's 28 years old. I'll give her it. She'll enjoy it.
What's the relevance of her age?
Well, I want to let you know just because she plays video games, she's a grown woman. She's 28.
Oh, you thought I
Just-
might assume she was like a
Well,
minor.
I'm out of here. We out of here, y'all. What time is it? Damn. I did what? How long I did?